Welcome, rail fans, to another Frog and Flange video.
Dane City Bridge. After wanting to film Geo Railway crossing this particular bridge for quite a while, it finally happened. And although I wanted to film there, I actually knew very little about the bridge, and about the community called Dane City. There were more questions than answers. So, what and where is Dane City, and precisely where is the Dane City Bridge, and why is it important? So, let's get into it. The bridge. The bridge, commonly referred to as the Dane City Bridge, is more formally identified as Welland Ship Canal Bridge number 17, reportedly designed by Harrington, Howard and Ash of New York City. This lift bridge is a single-track bridge with no roadway nor walkway incorporated. Harrington, Howard and Ash also designed Welland Canal Bridges 5, 11, 13, 18, and 21. Bridge number 11 survived a collision when a freighter hit it. The large freighter's pilot house did not survive. It was sheared off, a testament to the bridge's design. See the description for a link to the video showing this dramatic incident. Using a truss design approach, the 96-year-old Dane City Bridge is more specifically a Parker through truss of 9-panel riveted construction. When it is examined closely, it becomes apparent that there are no welded components. It is all assembled using rivets. All of the structural steel components in this bridge, the chords, verticals, and diagonals, are built up from steel plates and angles, riveted together. This is one of the features that, for me, make this a very special bridge, and one very worthy of its own video. The engineering plans state that, at the time of construction in 1927, it was built for the purpose of carrying the Wabash Division of the Canadian National Railways across the Welland Canal. The overall design was that of a single-span vertical left bridge. The use of rivets largely disappeared in the 1960s when high-strength bolts became available. Interestingly, although the use of rivets largely disappeared in the mid-20th century, their use can still be found in heritage restoration work, including, for example, for railway steam locomotives. Check out the link in the description for a video of a riveting gang working on a steam engine boiler at Crewe, UK. Located around 8 kilometers from the south terminus of the Welland Canal, at Port Colborne on Lake Erie, Bridge 17 is on a portion of the canal which is no longer used by ships transiting between Lakes Ontario and Erie. The main canal route was moved around 2 kilometers east to bypass the city of Welland, and to incorporate a road and rail tunnel in 1967. One result of that diversion is that Bridge 17 no longer needed to be lifted to accommodate the passage of canal ship traffic. It became fixed at that time, and has been unable to lift for many years, around 1967 I believe. That said, this vintage bridge forms a vital connection for Trillium Railway, linking its trackage and customers, which extend from Port Colborne on Lake Erie, north to St. Catharines on Lake Ontario. Dane Manufacturing Company Limited. Started in 1887 by Mr. Dane of Missouri, who observed farmers laboriously stacking hay by hand in fields, the Dane Motor Company focused on building equipment to mechanically assist the process. In 1908, Dane chartered the Dane Manufacturing Company, which is situated on the east side of the Welland Canal, immediately north of the present-day Dane City Bridge. Dane Manufacturing was bought out by John Deere in 1910. John Deere, which became the world's largest supplier of agricultural equipment by the 1980s, transferred the manufacturing of most of the farm implement business to Welland. The 185-acre property and the Welland plant was closed by John Deere in 2008. But back to 1908. Mr. Dane built a company town adjacent to the factory to support his workforce. It was called Dane City, a name that has stuck, not only to the company town, but also to the CN Wabash Division Railroad Bridge.